If you look up the definition of power in the Oxford Dictionary, among its examples, you'll spot Nate Jacobs.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
There's been plenty of great characters since the beginning of time, and a majority of them are villains. This statement aims not to glorify psychopathic qualities, but rather it helps answer a few commonly raised questions. Is a villainous character more interesting than a heroic one simply because he's evil? While that would conclude that humans are more drawn to evil qualities, and although that may seem true, it is rather a vague statement. So let's drill into the specifics. As a member of the audience, you have to understand that an interesting character is not specifically a moral or an immoral person. In other words, greatness is amoral. Traditionally, heroes have always had a black and white view of things, and this may have made sense back when the world wasn't such a complex place. However, form has evolved and even heroes have become more complicated. Yet villains still seem to outshine heroes, and Nate Jacobs will tell us why. Sam Levinson, in my opinion, knows how to lay down the most distasteful characters in a way that is digestible to the average audience. Nate is the most terrifying character in Euphoria. Why? Is it simply the bad traits? Well, there are plenty of characters with destructive habits. For instance, Rue, who is a drug addict, Fairs, who is the enabler, or Jules, who permits the behavior. So destructive habits could not be the reason why Nate Jacobs stands out. So what is it that makes him different? Unpredictability. We may argue that other characters are also unpredictable. However, their unpredictability lacks fear. Let's look at Rue. Since she is an addict, we expect her outrage. Often we see it building up. Although she may be unpredictable at times, we have an expected limitation of her evil doing. Rue has a line she would never cross, at least not willingly. With Nate, there is no limit, nor is there often a build-up, only sudden plot twists. We don't know his true intentions, and so the unpredictability is not measurable in time nor in volume, which results in this heightened fear. Simply illustrate this. Imagine you were an owner of a Wi-Fi company. Which clients would you prefer? The clients which are on the capped plan or the uncapped plan? Well, since you have an expected limitation of your clients on a capped plan, it would make sense that they would be your safer option. The clients on the uncapped plan could be a risk. They could use a lot more data than expected. I believe Nate Jacobs represents everything about power, its fruitfulness and its corruption. We'll be discussing a few things that explore this in detail. What rule of power does Nate Jacobs apply? How does Sam Levinson, through Nate, introduce us to the rule? What is the extent of Nate's manipulation and deceit? And how far will he go to maintain control? Lastly, how will it end?